Hello, hello, hello. 'Tis I, your Gunchpot, back at it again with some more game time. Hi, it's me. It's a Tuesday morning. I didn't stream yesterday, so I figured I should probably stream today. Albeit this stream will probably be relatively short. Um, I have been itching to play more Donkey Kong, and I think it's just about that time to. Um, I'm just so weird about games like this. When I like start a game on stream, I really want to finish it on stream, so I don't really play it off stream. Um, this game has been a particular case because there's a lot of grinding that can be done. And collecting that can be done. So I've been doing some grinding and collecting off stream, but I haven't left the world that we are in right now. So I want to get in a little bit more Donkey Kong story so that I can play more off stream. Next week, though, we're not going to be playing any Donkey Kong. I don't even know if we're going to be playing any Kakarot DLC this week. I think that one I might just be playing off stream. But who can say? I depends on if you guys want me to play more Kakarot DLC. I know I would like to play more on stream. I just feel like I only stream for a couple of days, and right now DK is the game that's like got me hooked. I still need to finish Clair Obscur too, so those are kind of our three core games right now. But I'm putting together my stream schedule for next week, and we have some fun stuff. I think I'm going to be streaming more next week than I normally would, so we're going to be getting a lot of stuff in next week. Before I go on vacation in 2 weeks. So I got a lot of stuff coming up for next week that I'm excited about. And we also have moveset reviews. Moveset reviews start up again tomorrow, which is super duper exciting. Maybe we will play Kakarot DLC tomorrow. Am I streaming tomorrow? I think I am. What did I say? Did I say I was going to be streaming tomorrow? Let me go to my announcements. Did I not post the announcements for this week? Oh, no, I did. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, he's a fraud. Well, all right. He's a fraud streamer. I apologize for the fraudulent streaming that I'm doing. Let me go check my... Wow. Okay, so... Oh, I'm supposed to play Kakarot tomorrow. So, yeah. We're going to play Kakarot tomorrow. All right. But now, we're going to play Donkey Kong. Whoopee. And we're going to go live on TikTok, too. All right. And then we have this. Is Donkey Kong? Yes. Okay. Sick. Let's go, baby. It's DK. Donkey Kong. I've been seeing a lot of this Jubilee video. I don't know if you guys are seeing this, but I considered naming the stream today 1 liberal donkey versus 20 conservative bananas. But I feel like at that point it's just we're just capitalizing. We're just rage baiting. Yo, what's up? Welcome, welcome. All right, we're still on the hilltop layer. We got some story to do, but I did go through this area, and I collected most of the bananas and fossils. I customized my Donkey Kong a little bit. So we are in business. Whoa! All right. But yeah, how the heck is everybody doing? We are... It feels so good to be back. Do you know that Gekishin Squadra finally has an expected release date on the Apple Store? I did not see that. What is the supposed date? The alleged date. Wow, okay. It's been a couple days since I've played this. I gotta get back into the grind. Where am I going? To my birthday. Okay, what day is that? Yeah, I gotta head to the planet's core. What? What? Do the October 20th. Okay. That is a week before a wedding I'm going to and my wedding anniversary. So I will have to see if I'm around. I know I have this wedding that I need to go to, but I don't know the exact dates that I'm going to be out for. What do you have for me, sir? Thanks for getting rid of that odd, indestructible metal. Now, yeah, my birthday is the same day as Snoop Dogg's. Nice. Are you looking to dive further down? Yes, I am. We hate to ask, you've already been such a big help, but we could probably expedite the process for a small fee. A demolition like this would cost $9,999. Oh, I got the money for that. Michael Jackson has once said, just beat it. He has once said that, Goku. The Goku. Yeah, like I said, we're going to be playing some more of the Kakarot DLC tomorrow. I've been kind of slacking on that because this game rules. Yippee! And they came out the same day. Okay. So now we're in the Undertone Canal. We gotta sing. Whoa! Oh, nice. Hydrating. When do you think we will get Sparking Zero DLC Pack 3, Diamond Pack 2? Well, look who it is, if not Donkey Kong himself. It is I, King K. Root. Oh, hello, King K. Root. Oh, shoot. We're in old Donkey Kong. Honestly, sir, as far as DLC Pack 3... So I don't know why I called you sir. As far as DLC Pack 3 is concerned for Sparking Zero, I have a really bad feeling that it's going to be the first week of August. I think we're going to get a trailer next week, and we're going to be getting the actual DLC drop the first week of August, which really sucks because I'm going to be gone. So I won't be able to do moveset reviews. I won't be able to do reaction. I won't be able to do anything. If it does come out the first week of August, which I have a sinking feeling that that's when it's going to come out. Have you played Street Fighter 6? I have. Or no, I haven't. I played Street Fighter 5. I've never been like a huge Street Fighter guy. Don't miss the banana in the beginning. Well, okay. Sure, it's not my only... There's 3 bananas to find. I'm sure I'll get them. Yeah. Alright. Get the Grill Master over here, true. Gonna get roasted for this, but if they make a new Smash game, they should cut the roster in half. No, I think they should fully restart. I think they should do a very small, condensed roster of first-party characters, maybe 1 or 2 third-party characters, but like actually heavily rework how each individual character works. I bit my lip 4 times this week, and it's only Tuesday. Dude, I've been like biting the... whatever back here part of my mouth is. I've done it like 4 times this week too. It sucks. But at least you got to do the moose reviews on the Diamond Pack 1. Yes, I did do the Pack 1 ones already. But I want to be fast with everything. I don't want to miss anything. Or miss out on the algorithm stuff, viability, and all that. Okay, okay. Thank you for following, King K. Root. Appreciate you. Okay, what do we have? Barrel time. I still will do the moveset reviews for DLC Pack 2, but if it comes out while I'm gone, I just have to wait until I'm gone, until I'm back. I completed in Smash for almost 10 years, and every character in the new games just does the same thing. Yeah, it does feel like that. And that stinks. The DLC characters are the only ones that ever felt like remotely unique. Ow. And you did the moveset. Yes, I did do the superhero ones. But that's what I'm saying is I'm the guy that does those, so I want to get in on it quick while people are thinking about it, while people are hype. What? What? Okay. Oh, we go through the gold. We gotta go through the gold. And they tried to ban DLC. That, yeah. Nothing can be done about that, I suppose. Well, I mean, like, isn't like, I know Sora's pretty good, but isn't like, the Tekken character, like, really, really good? Give us Mario built around Cappy. For real. I'm right there with you. Sparking Zero DLC Pack 3 might come out late July. Well, if it comes out late July, we'd get a trailer tomorrow or Thursday. I feel like historically they do the trailers on Thursdays, and then it would come out next week with early access starting Monday. I think we're going to get the trailer next week, and it's going to come out the first week of August. Look at that DK. Donkey Kong. Yeah, Kazuya. Kazuya is nuts. But nothing ban-worthy? Okay. I know, I do like CPU fights in Smash pretty frequently, for this, like, little tournament thing we do with my homies, and we have had to ban some of the CPU, like, or we've had to ban some of the DLC fighters because the CPU just wins every time. Gimme. Hooah. Give me those. Give me the gold. All right. Frick yeah. Do you know the DK rap? I don't know all the lyrics, but I know of it from my time spent with Smash. This is actually my first like titular Donkey Kong game. You know, I've always been a Mario guy, but I've never played any of the DK titles. Because your characters, have you ever done it for the characters in the original Budokai Tenkaichi games? I'm doing that this week. The Budokai Tenkaichi 3 moveset reviews begin tomorrow. Goku is going up on YouTube, and I'm going to do the shorts and stuff, the TikTok versions that are going to start going up tomorrow too. Did you play the OG Donkey Kong? No, I did not. This is my first. But I was super hyped for this because Mario Odyssey is one of my favorite games. So this is my first delve into the DK. Wow. They do have big hearts. That's really nice, Pauline. DK. Donkey Kong. Oh, shoot. Yes, you can. You must. After DLC Pack 3, what do you wish they would bring to Sparking Zero in the future? Definitely more maps and like content upgrades that are updates that are not characters. I think I'm actually quite satisfied with the roster. Other than OG Dragon Ball, if they never add in another character again, I'll be fine. I just want them to add in new modes and maps. Maybe some like story expansions or a sequel that includes all of those things. What about Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters? I don't think they're gonna do Super Dragon Ball Heroes characters. They wouldn't have any reason to. The only reason why they did Shallot was for marketing, and they're not marketing Super Dragon Ball Heroes anymore because it doesn't exist anymore. Out of the Nintendo characters or games, what is your favorite? Well, Smash has always been like my favorite Nintendo game. But as far as Nintendo characters go, I don't know. I like the Mario cast is so iconic. The Zelda cast is so iconic. Pokemon, if that like counts. Thoughts on Oob? I think Oob needs some attention in general in the series. I think we really got to build up Oob's story, because in his current state, his existence has been quite sad. Boom. All right. I think what they started to do with him in GT was cool, but then they made him obsolete immediately, and like they did a lot of hype up just to kind of let him down, and that was a bummer. And we've introduced him in Super now, but we haven't gotten to a point where he can actually be relevant yet. And I think it would be cool if we did that, but I don't know if we will. Do you think they will ever add any characters other than Dragon Ball characters that are missing, like Super 17, Nova, Ice, Superhero Pan? I don't think they're ever going to add Superhero Pan. They might do a GT pack that includes some more of the dragons, 17. Dante, thank you for coming in and lurking, but I honestly wouldn't count on it. Or at least I'm not going to speculate on anything until they say that they're going to continue to do it. And all that they have said is that they don't want the game to be a live service. So I really wouldn't expect them to do much unless it comes in form of a sequel. If Dragon Ball had another series without the Z Fighters, who would you put as the main protagonist? We're going to pause the game for this because I love this question and I have thought about this a lot. All I want is for Dragon Ball. I want the Black Frieza arc, whatever they're doing with Super, to end. I want it to end, to maybe take a hiatus. Let's get caught up with the anime. But then when the manga returns, we have a time skip. Whatever Dragon Ball becomes, Dragon Ball AF, whatever. I would like there to be a time skip. I would like it to be Saiyan kids, because I think that is a core part of the series, but have Pan be older and have Pan be a mentor to the next generation of Saiyans, kind of like what they were alluding to at the end of GT, like the very, very end of GT with Goku Jr. and Vegeta Jr. But we can also have Oob there as sort of like the Gohan, like adult Gohan sort of age range. I don't know, like, again, I know that's like not what they set up because Pan is younger than Oob. But what I mean is, like, let's just time skip a little bit. Let's remove Vegeta. Let's remove Goku. Let's have most of the old cast die, but have them, or like just be gone, but have them be able to pop up as necessary. Kind of like what Avatar does. Like The Last Airbender, like Korra, yes, we get some of the old cast in. They're still around, but we're like so deep into the future now that it is its own story. It's its own timeline. Basically like History of Trunks 2.0. Kind of. I just think that wherever the series goes from here, we need to take a step back. Let's let our universe that we have established marinate. Let's let some new mysteries evolve. Let's let the world just chill. And yeah, maybe at some point we bring Goku back, and like, or don't bring Goku back, but we can meet Goku or have our protagonists like manifest these stories that they've heard about, that Pan has told them about what the world was like when it was covered in fighters, when everybody was like, when there was this group of people that was defending the Earth, and that can inspire that next generation to begin their journey of wanting to be stronger. I think you can absolutely do a Boruto with Dragon Ball, but like not make it ass. I think you can absolutely do that. It just depends on how Toyotaro wants to handle it. They made a mega of something that can't evolve correctly. You talking about Pokemon? The Dragonite? I saw that. I didn't actually watch the Pokemon Presents, but I saw the highlights. Oh, sorry, sir. But yeah, those are my thoughts. And I would like, you know, Goten and Trunks could be alive still, but Vegeta, because of God of Destruction, and becomes busy somewhere else. I don't know. I don't know if I would love that angle for Vegeta. Honestly, I think Vegeta's story is best ended with him being domesticated and giving up fighting. I don't think he would ever like truly give up fighting, but like either opening a dojo and like training, or like, I don't know. I think the pursuit of power is only a measure to keep up with Goku from Vegeta's perspective. So I don't think Vegeta's goals are like, I want to rule the world or I want to be the god of destruction. He just wants to keep up with Goku. And if Goku is ever irrelevant or like non-existent, then that pursuit is fruitless for Vegeta, because he has already achieved everything that he needs to achieve. And I think that is where Vegeta is best, as somebody that Goku can use to push himself, but also Vegeta uses Goku to push himself. So like, that's their current relationship. But I think if we were to ever truly end Goku's story, Vegeta's story would naturally end. But manga characters will never come to Sparking Zero. No, not until they do the anime. Not until they animate them, which, if they do Daima Season 2, I don't know if we're gonna get that anytime soon. But we could be getting a new Dragon Ball movie soon. Toei copyrighted a new film, so that could be another Dragon Ball movie in production. Holy onion. Oh. Okay, I thought that was Sky. What? Where are we? This is all so new. We're finding new fossils. Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Can I grab this guy? Grab his stupid butt? I guess I can just do that. Is it going to be Dragon Ball Super movie or Dragon Ball Daima movie? I mean, that is yet to be seen. But I mean, I've kind of been saying it for a couple years now, that, or like since Superhero has come out, that they should probably just, instead of redoing the anime, just do Superhero, or do like the super movies. You know what I mean? Like, we do the Moro arc and the Granola arc as movies. As much as I would love them to be their own anime like series, or like have a Super 2 or have a Dragon Ball Next, or like I don't know. I've been saying for years that they should just do these movies so that we can have them in animated form, so that we can start using them in games. So you're telling us that Dragon Ball should be a time skip after the Black Frieza saga? Yes, I think after the Frieza saga ends, then we should do a time skip, like 100 years, 200 years, and see where the Earth is at. Because we don't need to develop the Earth that much. I don't think the technology needs to jump that far. I've always liked the idea of Capsule Corp becoming like a Disney-esque company that just owns everything. Like, they own media, they own, like, they have like theme parks, news, entertainment, like everything. And I think that could be a cool angle to play into, that maybe like maybe at one point the Briefs give up or like retire and they only own 49% of stake in Capsule Corp at some point in time. So then like whoever owns like the 51% stake in Capsule Corp is maybe like a dick, and like there's maybe some corporate espionage shit we gotta do to start. Like, that'd be a great starting bit, because then that's just like introducing, it's low stakes, it's earth level, city level stakes, that we could have the new cast sort of dip their toes into before we get into like the big shit. Maybe next generation or hybrid protagonists. Absolutely hybrid protagonists. But they don't have Super Saiyan right away. They definitely can't have Super Saiyan right away. And if they do have Super Saiyan right away, I think that it has to be a thing where, like, okay, when they're fighting, they're in Super Saiyan. We're not going to deal with any of this, like, yeah, we're going to fight in base and then we're going to go up. I think fighting, always in Super Saiyan, and then we go up from there. Just my thoughts. I don't know, I'm just kind of... I just love breaking everything. This game is so satisfying. Give me those. Yeah. Wouldn't Bulla be a protagonist because she's the youngest hybrid? I could absolutely see Bulla just taking over the Bulma role. Or, if that, like, Bulla's children taking over the Bulma role. If we do a time skip like that. Any thoughts on the One Piece remake without filler live action? Like a One Piece Kai type angle. Honestly, I think it's a great way to get people into the series. I think One Piece is so unapproachable right now, that doing like a One Piece Kai is an incredible move. Along with the live action too. I mean, just getting more people associated with One Piece is like not a bad thing. Even if I thought the live action was fine, but as a method of getting people into the series, getting people exposed to the series, I think it's only good. I prefer Bleach than One Piece and Naruto. I've never watched Bleach. I always loved Naruto, but Dragon Ball was just always the one for me. Was always the core anime. Okay, there's so many bananas and stuff. I saw you. Come here. Banana! Damn Pokemon. I mean, the Pokemon anime was always so tough. Oh, come on. I did start the new Pokemon anime. And it just didn't feel the same. I like the characters, but I don't know. It feels like the new anime is just like would all make great Pokemon movies. They're just like, they just kind of have a movie way about that. And maybe it's just because the animation is so good, or just like the characters are so good, but I think they suit like a movie format better. Have you ever played the Pokemon trading card game? Yeah, absolutely. Love the Pokemon trading card game. I was never very good at it, but I always enjoyed it. Is that Super Saiyan 5 Donkey Kong? It is Super Saiyan Donkey Kong. Who is your favorite Pokemon? Rockruff, Sylveon, Raichu, Alolan Raichu specifically. Are all up there. Mine's Buizel. That is a good one. I think I, at one point, would have called Buizel a favorite. Buizel's very good. I don't have Donkey Kong, but I don't have Super Saiyan yet. Okay, there we go. Where did they go? There he is. Got him. Mine is Greninja. Greninja's a great pick too. I think there are a few Pokemon that I would consider a bad pick. I also like the Komo line. I really Sun and Moon is one of my favorite generations. I love just like Lycanroc having 3 forms that are all like viable, especially the Dusk form. So sick. Okay, this guy's going down right now. Bah bah bah. Bah bah bah. But that was such a sick part of the Sun and Moon like hype cycle, was if you played the demo for Sun and Moon, you got the Ash Greninja, which was super hype. Donkey Kong's new form is kind of like Super Saiyan 4. It is. It's super dope. Which I think there's more forms, but we have not gotten there yet. We found the shops. Let's go. What do you have for me?
A banana.
A banana. You're right. Thank you, Pauline, for calling that out. I would have missed it. Banana. All right. What do you have for me? Welcome to the style shop. Shed the surface level style and dig into the underground fashion scene. Yeah. Okay, we got pants. Ooh, we got a banana energy tie. Increase the amount of banana energy gain from the gold. Oh, we got outfits for Pauline. Extends your Kong Bonanza time. Then we got gunslinger fits. Oh, we got the black Donkey Kong. That was the one that I always picked in Smash. Increases your speed in mud and fresh snow by 20%. Ooh, that seems pretty good too. But I think we're gonna get this. And then this tie is pretty cheap. We'll just get that. The new Dragon Ball project will be another Dragon Ball Super movie. Who do you want them to bring back and make canon? You know it would be so sick. Maybe this is unpopular. If the new Dragon Ball project brought back like garlic, you know, if we did like a garlic thing. I think that would probably not be received so well by the overall Dragon Ball community, but having an immortal be the enemy was interesting, and I think they dropped the ball with the Goku Black arc at the end. And I think we could do something interesting with the Dead Zone. A Garlic Jr. Dragon Ball Super movie. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. And for me, they should bring back Cooler and Janemba. Yeah, I think they absolutely should do Janemba. The fact that they haven't done Cooler yet makes me kind of on the whole Cooler thing. Kisses your forehead. 3 little shimmering skin tags are left behind. They dance in the wind. All right. But I just like... Oh, the red britches are actually kind of tough too, though. But I don't need to increase my swimming speed, so I guess we're going to do the dark blue. And she can stay in her fit here. Thank you for the follow. We got lemon yellow, too. You think they should bring back Dr. Wheelo? No. I'm pretty done with, like, androids, robots, red ribbon, scientists. I think we've covered that pretty well. But I would very much like, I don't know. I think I would like Cooler. I just don't think that they're gonna do Cooler. I think it's been too long. But I don't know. I guess we were probably saying that about Broly too. They should bring back Turles. I don't know. I think we've done the Goku lookalike thing too many times too. As much as I like Turles, I think he's okay to be left where he is. But Janemba, definitely. I think we can absolutely have some more hell shenanigans. And cooler if they do it right. Or hell, they could just bring Cooler in for the Goku Black arc. I mean, or not the Goku Black, the Frieza Black arc. Sorry. Like, during the middle of the Frieza Black arc, they could be like, ah, yes, we're getting Frieza. Boom, boom, boom. We're pushing him back with all of our cool new forms. Boom, boom, boom. We've fused into Ultra Instinct Ego Gogeta. Boom, boom, boom. But wait, what is this? Frieza has a brother, and he's here too, and he also has this golden and black form. And what's this? Cooler and Frieza are fusing. They learned the fusion technique. They like killed Supreme Kai and stole his Patara earrings. And so now we have Ultra Ego Instinct Gogeta versus Coolza, and it's what the heck? Like, I don't know. They could do something like that, but I don't think they will. Maybe BoJack, if they want to keep doing Gohan stuff. I don't know. They could just do BoJack. They could just make BoJack canon, and then or come out and say the BoJack movie is canon. We'll do like a mini filler manga arc for it, and then do BoJack 2 with BoJack like already established. We could do that. We could do something like that. Oh, no, I don't need to be big anymore. Smack, smack, smack. Wait. Smack, smack. Oh, I can't break that. Hello from Arya. Oh, this is okay. I see. My house. Do you think they should bring back Tapion? Absolutely. Absolutely they should. Donkey Kong. I would love it if they did that. I would love if they, and that, you give Trunks some love. You give maybe even Goten some more love. If they bring Tapion back, that'd be a great opportunity for them to bring in like Gotenks properly. We get Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, but like adult form. They should make Tuffle Saga. Maybe. I don't know. I think the priority is gonna be making it so that we can work Super Saiyan 4 into Super. I think working with the things that we've already established instead of establishing new things constantly is going to be the best play. I guess we're out of here. Let's ride! Oh my god, why did I do that? Tapion versus Hirudegarn. No, I think it would be interesting if we did a different like villain if we brought Tapion back. I think it would be fun to do a new villain. I don't know. We just haven't had a new villain in a very long time outside of Moro and Granola. But like, yeah, I think continuing to do new stuff would be best. Maybe a villain that is a giant fusion. Maybe. I don't even know if it needs to be a giant. I don't think Tapion necessarily even needs to. I don't even know if we need to do like the music box thing again. He could just be like a time traveling hero, similar to Trunks, in that vein. That like the last time they did Goku Black stuff, like Goku Black tore holes in reality, right? So like maybe he just found one of these holes that Goku Black tore in reality, and started traversing through it and saving civilizations from demise, and Earth is the next stop on this like demon's path that he's been chasing or whatever. I think that would be sick. And I mean, you could even, I mean, he's a demon too. I mean, we could even loop that into Daima. Or if they did Daima Season 2, like, we could throw Tapion in the mix. Not gonna lie, they should make Dragon Ball Daima Season 2 and it's the Tuffle Saga and Vegeta will get Super Saiyan 4. I mean, if they do Daima Season 2, they're gonna go back to the demon realm, right? So, I mean, or I guess it could be the demons come to Earth. But I definitely think that Vegeta getting Super Saiyan 4 is on the menu. Come here, you. Where are we going? What are we doing? Kind of like how they did the Analyzer. Yeah, I mean that could be cool. But yeah, you just gave an example of them having done that already. So I wouldn't want them to rehash. Bonk. Oh, sorry. Yeah, yeet. Okay. We're getting all these treasure chests, baby. So many treasure chests. They're loving giving these to us. Let's go. But speaking of that, we are going to be playing the Diamond DLC tomorrow for Kakarot. The Kakarot DLC is what we're going to be streaming tomorrow. So if you guys want to watch some of that as I play it, feel free to join back tomorrow. Banana. Alright. I don't really have enough to do the things that I want to do. Okay, that is indestructible. Let's look around here. We got a fossil over here. Hup, 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 hup. Let's go, Big Mud. There we go. Got him. If Dragon Ball Daima has a movie, they might make Janemba canon. Yeah, that could be cool too. I mean, it doesn't even necessarily need to be a movie. I mean, if they continue to do Daima, here's what we do. Do you think they could make Hachiak canon? No, probably not. Hachiak always felt like a very special, like, exclusive, and I liked him like that. No, like I said, I don't think we really need to pull from existing material anymore. I think it's good to move on, especially now that Toriyama has passed. I think it's best to create new stuff and, like, honor the legacy by using that foundation to push forward rather than continuously rehashing stuff that we've already done. But if we were to do a Daima Season 2 or even a Daima Season 3, I think in Daima Season 2, there is absolutely opportunity to bring in Janemba or a big Janemba-esque villain. And that, or even save that for like a Season 3 and have whatever Season 2 be Season 2, get Vegeta Super Saiyan 4, and then in Season 3, we get canon Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Janemba, or something like that. I think that could be cool. But more than anything, I just want Super. I just want Super to be animated, and I want the Super manga to continue. Do you think they should give Frieza a new form beyond his Black Frieza form? No, I really don't. I really don't think that they should continue to just, like, form up. I think Dragon Ball has a real transformation problem right now, and I don't know how we can get ourselves out of the hole, but digging ourselves deeper is definitely not the play. As much as I like the shiny new transformations as everybody else, I do think that it's bad storytelling to just continually having to up the ante like that. I think you can make stronger characters, but not have the solution to strong characters be the other characters also have to get strong. Or the new fusion, yeah, true. The fusion bugs that got set up in Daima. A canon Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta versus Janemba would basically be like Fusion Reborn Daima version, exactly. And I think that would be the only situation that I would be okay with it. Ow. Slammed. Ba 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 ba. Smack him. Ba ba. He smacked me back. I didn't know he could smack me back. Okay, I need some apples or something. Oh, here we go. Yep. Apple. I can't break his legs. Smack. Yeah, and then he's wearing himself out. But how do you think Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta will finish Janemba, with the Stardust Breaker or the times 100 Big Bang Kamehameha? I mean, and if I'm staying consistent, I think it would be cool if he had a new attack. But the nostalgia Dragon Ball nerd in me is like, it's got to be Stardust Breaker. It's got to be Stardust Breaker. Enter the Menandium Refinery. You beat me fair and square. Go on, take what's yours. All right, Grumpy Kong. Thank you for giving me that epic key. I think there's got to be more stuff around here, though. What am I missing? Oh, there's a thing over here. Dropout, thank you for liking the live. Dropout TV. Brendan Lee Mulligan. Do you think they should do a Fusion Reborn Dragon Ball Super movie and do Gogeta Blue versus Janemba? No. No, I think it... I mean, it's very contextual how I feel. I want Super to continue. Bottom line, I want Super. I want the main Dragon Ball story that we have come to know and get attached to continue. But if they are going to continue Daima, I am interested in them experimenting with stuff. That's it. It's just I just don't know if they are going to continue Daima or not. But that is my big thing of like, I want new stuff. But if we're gonna completely abandon the story that we've already like developed, then sure, let's go in with Daima and let's do some crazy shit. To be honest, GT basically made Gogeta and Vegeta's clowning personality. Yeah, yeah, you're not wrong. Which I didn't mind. Like I think just in general, I think it was more Gotenks that did that, or I think it was Gotenks that did the entire thing. It's like you had Gotenks, you had the cocky kids being all loudmouthed and like annoying and overconfident, and then they're like, okay, we're gonna do that with Vegeta too, and then it became a thing that's just like, okay, we're just gonna do this with every fusion. Every fusion is just gonna be obnoxious and overly confident, and like that's fine because they're super strong. I like that they deserve it, I guess. Or they're rightfully overconfident. Where am I? Where did I go? How did I get here? If there's going to be a Daima Season 2 and Vegeta will get Super Saiyan 4, do you think they should do Super Saiyan 4 Vegito? No, I think kind of like one of you said, I think they should just do I think they should just use the fusion bugs and do whatever the new fusion is, Vegex or whatever. I think that would probably be the best way to go. Give us a new fusion, and then you just get more content. You have more TikTok farm.
Nobody's stronger than you, DK.
That's true. Nobody is stronger than me, and I'm DK. Or it could be like Demon Vegito. Like it could very well be like Demon Gogeta. It doesn't necessarily have to be a new transformation. Like it could be because these characters already have fusions that exist. The fusion bugs pull from one of those pre-existing fusions, but demonify them a little bit. I don't think I'd hate that either. If Vegito had Super Saiyan 4, he would be more serious than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I think that would be fun to see. I think that would be cool to see. That brute broke into a refinery and monkeyed with the mixer. Do you think they should introduce Broly and Daima and allow Broly to fight with the Z Fighters? It depends on how big of a time skip. I think I would love if Daima Season 2 doesn't take place immediately after and before Super. I think it would actually be cool if they integrated Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue into the Daima formula in an attempt to like bridge that gap a little more and be like, yeah, oh, why aren't you using the Super Saiyan 4? I just can't right now, or like whatever. So we got to use Super Saiyan God to fight this foe until we can access Super Saiyan 4 again. But I don't know if we would need Broly. I think Broly feels good where he's at. Why did that happen? I think Broly feels good where he's at. And I think we need to dedicate time to Broly rather than just like acting as if he's part of the core cast. I think he needs anime. He needs an anime. Don't forget about MUI Beast and Orange Piccolo. Exactly. I don't know but yeah, like I said, it just depends on what part of the timeline they decide to do oh, I guess I should have done that here. It depends on what time they want to do Daima Season 2. If it takes place right after or not, you know? I hope they don't do Daima Season 2. Yeah, I really hope that they continue Super. Everything Daima Season 2 is speculation. But it's easy to speculate when they have things set up in Daima Season 1 that they didn't address. And you know, when there's lore that has not been addressed yet. But I'm there with you. I mean, I just want the anime to come back. I want Goma, or not Goma. I want Granola and Moro. Like, imagine if there was a rematch against Goma and they. I don't think you do Goma again. I definitely don't think you do Goma again if you do a Daima Season 2. I think you got to do something else. Or like demons are revolting because they don't like the way that Majin Ku is doing things, and instead of trying to take over the demon realm, they're going to try to take over Earth, so a bunch of demons come to Earth, like that kind of thing. I definitely don't see Daima continuing the story. Dharma says, well, yeah, I don't think that Toyotaro needs to do Daima. Toyotaro wouldn't be working on Daima anyway. I think if Toyotaro does the Super manga, it's up to Toei and Shueisha and like Capsule Corp if they want to do a Daima Season 2 without Toyotaro. Because that's the thing that is probably going to make them the most money. Thank you for the follow. If Brolywood fought Goma, who do you think would win? Broly. I think full power Broly is stronger than Super Saiyan 4. Not that we know like what the current Super Saiyan 4 power scale is. But that's just something that I would like them to address at some point too. I would like a Daima Season 2, if for nothing else, than to bridge the gap of Daima and Super. And try to just find that timeline. Try to find that consistency. I would like Super Saiyan 4 in Super. I'd like to get Super Saiyan 5 or like Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan 4 or like whatever. I still prefer DBZ and S than Daima. I do too. I 100%. Dragon Ball as we've known it is better than Daima. It just is that I don't think that they care. and they are the ones that make the decisions. So speaking from a want and speaking from a likelihood of happening are very different. Based on the explanation Gohan gave on how he transforms to Beast, it could be that he can go Berserk. It could be, and I think that would be a cool evolution of like the Beast form. If like Broly and Gohan both went Berserk. Guys, we could also see a Gohan and Broly fusion at some point. Like, I'm being so for real. Like, I don't know. I feel like everything is viable where we currently are with Dragon Ball. And because Toyotaro is like such a big nerd and such a big fan, I think that like he wants to do right by the series. I think Toyotaro wants to do right by the series, but I think anything is possible. And it is up to his sole discretion as to what happens, at least in the manga. Wild Beast Gohan versus Berserk Legendary Super Saiyan Broly. Be crazy. Wild Beast is really tough. What do you think will the name of fusion be between Gohan and Broly? I mean, it's either gonna be Broly or Brohan. Which I kind of fuck with Brohan. What? Come on. But no, I mean, I think getting the Moro arc animated should be their first priority. Oh, good. Yeah, I want that. You know what I think would be funny if Vegeta would try to Hakai Frieza if they... I honestly think that he might. I legit think that might be someplace that the Black Frieza arc goes. Is like Frieza is probably stronger than Beerus. Like I think that's probably the angle that they're going for. Is that Frieza is stronger than Beerus? and Hakai won't work. Or whatever, but yeah, I do think that should be the priority, is getting the manga arcs animated. If nothing else, then movies. I'd be okay with movies if we just at the very least got them. But I don't know. I think Daima Season 2 probably is on the horizon. And honestly, I wouldn't be wholly against the idea of them doing like, okay, we're gonna do movies for the manga arcs, and then we're gonna do Daima series. Like Daima is the new anime series, and the movies are gonna be what the manga are gonna be all the manga adaptations. Honestly, I could 100% see them going that route. Not stronger than Beerus, but Frieza develops a way around Hakai. Something like that. I mean, the series could end, but like, I could see Frieza becoming the next god of destruction. Like, I feel like that would be a fitting end for Frieza. Like, so long as, you know, he has to come around on the idea that he can't just own and destroy everything. But when you are literally the most powerful being in the universe, you don't need anything else. You don't need to conquer everything else, because you can walk up anywhere and destroy anything at your own discretion. And I think, like Beerus, he would eventually become accustomed to it and just get bored, and he would just be the new god of destruction. Thank you for following Dropout. Because he doesn't act like evil. Yeah. If Dragon Ball Super had done a second Tournament of Power, do you think they could do Kefla versus... I really don't want them to do another Tournament of Power. I think that would be bad. I don't even think they should have done the Tournament of Power the first time. But that's neither here nor there. I think you probably do... I don't know. I mean, as far as matchups go, that's just... there's infinite possibilities. They'd have to raise the stakes even higher. There would definitely be fusions. There would definitely be dream matchups or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Kefla or Vegito? I think Vegito would win. I mean, yeah. Goku on his own has beat Kefla. And I don't think Kefla Super Saiyan 3 would cut it against Ultra Instinct or Ego. Oh, a little extra. Yippee! All right. Shallot versus Kefla, who wins? Honestly, I feel like that's pretty tough. Depends on where Shallot is in his timeline, but probably Shallot. For some reason, I can't believe Frieza trained for 10 years. I know he learned a lot. Yeah, I know 10 years is a long time. When Gold was only a couple months, like we have no clue how powerful Black Frieza actually is. And that's exciting, but that's also why I think they could do a Frieza God of Destruction angle. Whoop. Though he did train alone. I don't think it matters. I mean, Goku trained alone for a lot of the Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z arcs. I think you can get a lot accomplished by yourself. Kefla versus Gotenks? Kefla. They would never allow. I think Vegito would only need Super Saiyan 2 at max to beat Kefla. You might not be wrong, but I think they wouldn't allow Gotenks to get a win like that. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Kefla versus Gogeta? Definitely Gogeta. I think any fusion of Goku and Vegeta beats Kefla, because I think Goku and Vegeta independently are both stronger than Kale and Caulifla. So that's just maths. Which Kefla though, manga or anime? I don't think it matters. I mean, I think manga Kefla would have an easier time, would have a better time, but yeah, Gotenks is for real nerfed. That's what I'm saying. Is they need to keep. Let's keep, honestly, if they want to do 2 more arcs before we get to Frieza and just like get Goten and Trunks up to level, like let's keep this superhero stuff going. Let's keep the Earth level stuff going. Maybe end it with them having to take on like an Earth ending threat, just Goten and Trunks. And like have them catch up. Like have them catch up and be able to join the fray against Black Frieza. And again, maybe Cooler if they decide to bring back Cooler. I think that would be so excellent. I just don't think we're there yet with the current, like, superhero arc. Berserk Kale versus full power Broly, 100% Broly. Manga Kevla is top Mystic Gohan, unknown if Gohan isn't Super Saiyan Blue level, but he probably isn't. No, definitely not. Okay, here we go. Get this boss fight in. But yeah, I'm just, it's just a waiting game. It's just a waiting game at this point. And it'd be so great if, like, they could get it together with Sparking Zero, because I'm going to keep playing Sparking Zero, but, like, that's kind of the only real Dragon Ball content that's holding me over while we wait for the, the next stuff to drop. Although I've been enjoying playing Legends, and I think that Gekishin Squadra is going to be fun. The Gammas. Tamagamis versus Gammas, who wins? Yeah, definitely the Gammas. The Gammas are so strong, and the Tamagamis were, like, not that big of a threat to Goku as a kid in Super Saiyan, or at least the one Tamagami. So, like, I don't know, the Tamagamis only really existed to show how, like, good Goku is, right? So, like, we already know Goku is good, but any foe that goes up against Goku, no chance. The Gammas are quite powerful. And I like them. I'm excited to get more Gamma 1, dude. Like, I'm excited to get more Gamma content. There we go. They should have made the rest of the Z Fighters versus Black Frieza and Gold Cooler versus 5th form. I wouldn't mind that. I honestly think that, like, this is the only time that you could bring Cooler back. Would be in the Black Frieza arc, but I don't know if they will. Giant Goma versus Giant Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo. Orange Piccolo is stronger than, like, Piccolo is stronger than Goma. The only reason why they lost that, or, like, they were having a hard time in that fight is because these forms didn't exist. But they are so exponentially more powerful than anything in Daima. How do you think True Ultra Instinct works? Do you think it's just UI Goku with emotions? He's a lot weaker, or thank you, Perfect Cell, for liking the live. I think True Ultra Instinct is just that. I think that it is Goku is able to work his body autonomously while still using his emotions, because the Saiyans' powers are driven by their emotions. So, like, True Ultra Instinct is the ultimate form of a Saiyan, being able to use their emotions while also not thinking. But weaker than UI? Not necessarily. I don't think it has to be. I think just because, so this was always something that I enjoyed too, was Saiyans express their power output by their hair changing, right? So, like, Ultra Instinct, his hair turning gray, isn't like a form. It's not like a transformation. It's a technique. So, just because his hair turns silver, that's just his body expressing the power that he's outputting, but him using Ultra Instinct in any capacity is still him using Ultra Instinct. So True Ultra Instinct, I think, is more powerful than MUI because he is able to do everything. Again, it's a technique, not a transformation. So he's not getting a power boost from it, but he's able to automatically move while using his power boost from his emotions. I don't remember if he said he can't think. I don't think he did. I think that's me extrapolating. But I think it is like he can use the form while enhancing his power with his emotions. And I think that is a perfect setup for a Super Saiyan 5. Because we get Ultra Instinct, we get the silver hair and all that, but then we get Super Saiyan 4, right? What is happening? Why is that guy not blowing up? Okay, there we go. Because we could get Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan 5. So he can go Super Saiyan while in Ultra Instinct, because he can use his emotions, and that's how he triggers Super Saiyan. Because, again, Ultra Instinct is not a transformation. So I think that would be a really cool way to go. Is Ultra Ego a transformation or a technique? That's interesting. I would say it probably is more of a transformation than Ultra Instinct is, because Vegeta is directly tapping into a different source of power. But I could see. I'd have to do more. I'd have to do more research on that. I'd have to dig into it and like read more of the subtext behind it. I wonder how he uses UI with Super Saiyan Blue. Super Saiyan Blue requires emotions. Yeah, I don't know. UI is transformation for Goku, but he can switch from transformation to technique in the Granola arc. Right, and I think that's the evolution of it. I think that's the evolution of UI. Is that it's going to be bridging that gap of him just being able to be like Whis. Like Whis, it's just part of him. It's just technique. And I think that is the ultimate goal of Goku's Ultra Instinct, so that he can use Super Saiyan and Blue and Super Saiyan 4 maybe eventually to enhance that power even further. Offer gold? Sure. I think UI is like Kaioken. I agree. I think UI is like Kaioken. With different caveats. Take it. Take my gold. I have so much gold. Give that banana. Do you think Goku accidentally solved Super Saiyan 3 key problem when he perfected Super Saiyan Blue? Honestly, like, maybe. It's hard to say, though. Like, because also as he gets stronger, like, ki consumption and stamina consumption becomes less of a problem. So, like, now, where he's come since the Buu arc, he could absolutely just sustain Super Saiyan 3 longer. So I just wanted to kind of bully that guy for taking all my gold. I think he could absolutely sustain Super Saiyan 3 way longer. But now it's like, does he really need to ever use Super Saiyan 3? Because we have God and Blue. So, like, I don't know. I also think the manga did God way better, but in general, I think God should have been the thing instead of Blue. I kind of hate Blue as a form. Kaioken and UI are extremely different functionally, but as a technique, they share similar spots in my mind. They are very different functionally, but as Kaioken is a technique that Goku uses to boost his power, or Ultra Instinct is a technique that Goku uses to enhance his fighting abilities. Though, again, functionally, they are very different. What's your favorite transformation? Talking Dragon Ball? If we're talking Dragon Ball, favorite transformation is probably God. Like, it's just, I just really, really like it, and I really hate how they have neutered my boy. As a technique, they're similar, but when UI is a form, they're extremely different. Yeah, yes. But I still think that MUI is less of a transformation, and just how Goku's body is interpreting the power that he's not used to. Do you like Bonanza more than Odyssey? Not yet. No, I don't think I do yet. I'm more of a platformer guy myself. The game is so satisfying. It's super fun. It's beautiful. I'm having a great time playing this, but at my core, I'm a platformer guy, and this is much less hard platforming. How do you think Blue Evolve works? I think Blue Evolve works in the same way that Super Vegeta works. I'm loving my Switch too. I'm loving mine too, man. But yeah, I think Blue Evolved is pretty much just Super Vegeta, but blue. Is Bonanza as good as Astrobot? And they're very different games. Again, Astrobot is a hard platformer that I loved. Absolutely adored the new Astrobot. But this game just isn't a platformer like that. To be honest, they should make Super Saiyan 2 as their main transformation, because Super Saiyan 2 is much stronger than Super Saiyan. They probably could, at this point, do something like that. Like, Mastered Super Saiyan 2 doesn't contain, or, like, doesn't burn stamina like that. But I don't know. Just because we don't even really use Super Saiyan that much anymore, you know? It's just all about blue, and I hate that. And now it's all about ego and instinct, which I think is I'm more okay with because those forms are cooler. If Goku and Vegeta fused with Blue Evolved and Kaioken Blue, do you think the transformation would just be Kaioken on top of Blue Evolved? Again, Kaioken is a technique, so I don't think Goku fusing with Kaioken active would result in any type of bearing on the transformation. I think that Gogeta or Vegeta would have access to the Kaioken technique that they could use. Blue Evolved, I'm not so sure. I think you could have Blue Evolved Gogeta that could use Kaioken. There's so many bananas around here that I'm missing. I'll come back here off stream and get all these. Got that? Let's go. Wait. Stop. Okay. When Goku used similar technique to Kaioken in the manga, what do you think it was? A similar technique to Kaioken in the manga. Like coating himself up with Super Saiyan Blue Ki? I have no idea. I'm not remembering that off the top of my head. I'd have to take a look. I have to see it. Yeah, I don't know. Because Kaioken on top of blue is red, and blue is like Super Saiyan America. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like the time he punched fused Zamasu with Super Saiyan Blue Ki before his Ki depleted. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that is. Could have been a stylistic choice, but it rarely ever is. Oh yeah, let me get this. Let me get this. Yeah. Smack. I don't know. I think there's nothing that can be done about it now, but I just really wish that they did God. And like I think what you do is if you don't do blue, you don't do blue at all. You have God be the form, and then during the Tournament of Power, you could have like I think you could even do like Goku uses God Kaioken. Because he's already red, and I think that would be cool and like fine. But then I think beyond that, you do. I gotta wait for this. I think you have, instead of Vegeta learning Super Saiyan Blue Evolved, which I think is fundamentally a stupid form, is you have Vegeta unlock Super Saiyan Blue, and that's Vegeta's form. While Goku gets Ultra Instinct. I think that is such a more interesting route than what they did, which was just like, we're just gonna use blue for everything. To be honest, I think Super Saiyan Blue Perfecta and Super Saiyan Blue Evolution is like 1, 2, and 3. It kind of feels like that. Do you think that Vegeta could learn the Kaioken? No, I don't think they ever would do that. I mean, because theoretically, yes. But that would just be if he wants to do Kaioken, like if he wants to go learn it from King Kai. Or I guess Goku could teach him, but I don't think Goku would. No. Oh, wait, no, I didn't want to do that. Okay, hold on. Get out of here. Imagine Ultra Ego with Kaioken on top. I mean, it would be cool, but I don't know if it would be like that, useful or interesting. I don't know. It's just kind of Goku's thing. Wouldn't Piccolo, Tien, Yamcha, and Krillin would have learned the Kaioken? Well, so I think canonically they didn't. I think they didn't really do much of any training with King Kai. But in Raging Blast 2, Yamcha, Tien, and Krillin all can have the Kaioken as a customizable skill slot. Which I always thought was really cool. That they actually like said, yeah, they trained with King Kai. So yeah, let's give him Kaioken as like an optional thing. When Goku punched Frieza, there was a blue light for a second. Right. Yeah, I don't know. And probably just got key stuff. Super Speed Kaioken with the power of destruction, Ultra Ego. Yeah, I think you could do something like that, but I don't think that they would. Well, honestly, because Blue Kaioken isn't even really like a thing. in the manga. Yo, thank you for the follow, Tiny Moon, on Twitch. Appreciate you. Which is better, Super Saiyan Blue Evolved Kaioken or Super Saiyan Kaioken? I mean, I like Blue Evolved because I like the blue and red. But I don't know. I think a lot of the... You don't have Instagram. I don't have Instagram. Well, I do have Instagram. I just don't have it. I don't have it marketed on my page, I guess. When Goku punched Frieza, there was a blue light for a second. This is the message. Yes. I think I'd have liked if they did that when they fought Frieza. They'd use Super Saiyan God in the end. Yeah. Discord. I have a community Discord as well. Does it want me to go into this hole? Wait, I need to get this house. Give me the house. Imagine if Vegeta and Goku fuse into Gogeta / Vegito, they might stack Super Saiyan Blue with Kaioken and yeah, I think they could. And Universe 6 vs 7 Super Saiyan Blue would have been revealed. Yes, I would have much preferred that. Or, again, like I said, having Super Saiyan God be the form throughout all of... Tiny Moon, I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't... There's a link to the Discord in the bottom thing there, so you can use that if you like. I don't add people on Discord, and we have like 0 tolerance ban stuff. So if you're weird in there, yeah. But I think that Super Saiyan God should have been the form throughout all of Super, and then I think Vegeta should have unlocked Super Saiyan Blue at the end in the Tournament of Power, and I think Goku getting Ultra Instinct is fine. I think you could, but it was boring. Because Super Saiyan Blue was the only form throughout all of Super. Like, Super Saiyan Blue being the only form as soon as we got God was really boring. And, like, I would have much preferred if God was the form, because I think God is a much more interesting form. And they could have done more stuff with them, like... trying to harness the God power instead of just like time skipping to them already having a new form and having already mastered it was like just really lame. And I think doing, I don't know, I guess you could have done something in like, you could have teased it. You could have teased it out in like the Goku Black arc, like when Goku Black uses Rose, you could have done like, when they fuse into Vegito, their God power muse, so we get like God Vegito, but then they could like, wait, we can go beyond. We can do like Super Saiyan Blue Vegito still, but it's only accessible with that level of power. But then through training and through his emotions, Vegeta is able to unlock that power for himself in the Tournament of Power. I think it just would have been a much more interesting take. Because I genuinely do not like Blue as a form in its current iteration. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Pauline. How do you think Ultra Instinct and Blue Evolved works together? Then Gogeta did it in Super Dragon Ball Heroes against... I don't know anything about Super Dragon Ball Heroes. The problem is that it'll leave no time for them to perfect it. I don't think you need to perfect it. I think you perfect it after the Tournament of Power. That's what I'm saying is Super Saiyan Blue could have theoretically just been more powerful as this form for Vegeta to catch up. Again, exclusive to Vegeta, that he is able to use that power, and then after that, he can still tap back into it while Goku is still trying to figure out Ultra Instinct. And that gives Goku a reason to try to catch up to Vegeta, which is, again, another interesting angle that has never been done since the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Like, only when Vegeta started stronger than Goku did Goku have to become stronger than Vegeta, but since then we have never done that. Want to know something? Yeah, I absolutely want to know something. Again, Moon, I do not add people on Discord, so I'm going to ignore your request. You are more than welcome to hang out in our server together. But I don't add people, I don't DM people. I will not add you back. I see what you mean. I just like the key depletion in the manga. Yeah, kinda. Yeah. I think that'd be fun. I won't add you. I'm not going to. Vegeta had lost 38 times to the main villains plus side villains. I hate that. I hate that. Don't tell me that. Do you think that they introduced Ultra Ego to Vegeta in the term how been easier to eliminate Jiren? Yes. I want to share something with you. You don't have to. You don't have to do that. You can tell me what it is here. Right there in the Twitch chat. Yeah, you don't need to tell me where you're from either. I don't need to know information. I don't need to know personal information about you. It's probably best if you don't share that with strangers on the internet. Do you think Goku could use Super Saiyan with true Ultra Instinct? Yeah, maybe. And I think that would be an interesting like angle that we could take if they chose to do like Super Saiyan 5. Like we get Super Saiyan 4, we get Ultra Instinct, we merge them, and then we have Super Saiyan 5. Okay, should I get a new fit for Pauline? I kind of like her current outfit, and I like this one, but I don't know how to get them. Will you be 100%ing this game? I probably will be, but not on stream. I'm gonna get through like the main story and stuff on stream, and then I'll probably be 100%ing it off stream. I don't remember if they said after they perfected Super Saiyan they can be calm. Right. What do you think will be the time limit of Gogeta's fusion with Ultra Instinct and Ego combined? Again, I don't think that... I feel like we talked about this last time, but I do not have to upgrade my channel. I am a graphic designer. I am perfectly happy with my current state. Thank you so much for offering your services, but I will be declining them. Sorry, I'm fighting with Twitch chat now. But I think time limit doesn't really matter when it comes to the fusions and stuff anymore, because time doesn't matter in a Dragon Ball fight, you know? It could be 5 minutes, but that 5 minutes could still last 30 episodes. I saw your work. It's not attractive. Well, thank you for insulting me. I definitely will not be partaking in your work now. Thank you so much. This is not how you market yourself. You're doing a really poor job. I do not care. If you start to post your stuff in my Discord, you will be banned from the Discord and you'll be banned from the Twitch. So please do not do that. I am not interested. Thank you so much. I will not like. I will not like. I promise you I will not like. I do not have the money to give you any money, and I honestly do not have the patience to deal with you right now. I will happily ban you from Twitch chat right now. If you would like to hang out, we can be cool and chill and talk about games. If you're going to keep trying to sell me your stuff, you will be removed. Isn't the time limit anime only? I mean, yeah, again, it doesn't really matter. Vegeta beat a main villain, and that is hijack. Ugh, that is so sad. That is so sad. Vegeta does be taking losses, and that sucks. Let me get the better turf surfing on. It's about time. Okay, we're in a new layer now, so I think this is probably a good time to end stream. I've been going for about an hour and a half, and I plan to go short here. We made a video where Vegeta gets beaten by Sans. It's true. It's true. But you know, I'm commentating on the state of Vegeta. That Vegeta be getting his ass kicked. Do you guys like that video, though? I thought it was funny. I just played Undertale for the first time a couple months ago, so it's kind of fresh in my mind. But yes, I am going to be calling stream now. You guys have been so dope in the TikTok chat. I appreciate you guys. I didn't even see we got a handful of likies there. Thank you guys so much for coming in. We're going to be back tomorrow with the Diamond DLC, and we'll probably be yapping about Dragon Ball more. So thank you guys for coming in and hanging out on the TikTok. Y'all have been so dope. I will be back tomorrow. So see you later. Okay. And I'm going to be ending on Twitch and YouTube as well. So thank you, Dante, for the lurk. Golden Gamer for coming in and saying hi. Tiny Moon, thanks for keeping the chat alive. Sayajin Bleda, thank you for coming in. Emilio, thanks for coming in and saying hi on YouTube. Y'all are so dope. Like I said, I'm going to be back tomorrow. So I hope that you are ready for some more gaming. And goodbye forever.